Hi, I'm Vince Ferguson. Over the past few days, the news has been filled with reports of conflict, rising oil prices, and growing tension in the Middle East. Whenever events like this unfold, you can almost feel the anxiety spreading through society. People start wondering what it means for my family, what it means for the future, and for the stability of the world around us. As someone who served in the military, particularly the United States Navy, I know something about living under that kind of uncertainty. When you wear the uniform, deployment is always a possibility. You learn very quickly that stress, uncertainty, and the unknown are part of the reality of military life. While serving in the Navy, I was attached to an air squadron that was stationed aboard the USS Nimitz, a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier that was cruising in the Mediterranean Sea at the time. I remember one moment from that experience as clearly as it happened yesterday. Our ship was just pulled into port in Naples, Italy. I was a young teenage sailor then, and seeing the world for the first time. Life felt exciting and wide open. We were traveling from country to country, experiencing new cultures, new places, and at that age, you feel almost invincible. You don't spend much time thinking about the weight of the world or the weight of the uniform that you're wearing. But that feeling changed very quickly. Without warning, orders came down from command. Our ship was being deployed to the Persian Gulf, and we had just 24 hours to prepare. At the time, there was a hostage crisis involving Iran, the same Iran that you're hearing about today. And suddenly, everything shifted. There was no time for questions, no long explanations, just a clear message from our commanding officers to be ready to deploy within 24 hours. I still remember the commanders telling us to contact our families and loved ones and let them know that we're moving out. Just like that. One day you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy, enjoying the sights and sounds of the city, and the next day you're preparing to sail toward a potential conflict zone on the other side of the world. That moment stayed with me for years. It was the moment I truly understood something about military service that most civilians never experience. When you wear the uniform, your life is no longer entirely your own. You must be ready at a moment's notice, ready to move, ready to serve, ready to go wherever your country needs you. And that kind of uncertainty teaches you something powerful about resilience, about discipline, and about staying mentally strong, even when the future is completely unknown. And during those moments, I learned a lesson that applies not only to sailors, soldiers, and Marines, but to everyone watching the news today. When the world becomes uncertain, protecting your health, your mindset, and your inner stability becomes more important than ever before. Lately, if you've been paying attention to the news, you can feel a certain tension in the air. There are reports about conflicts going all over the world, but especially in the Middle East, talk of military deployments, rising oil prices, and the kind of global uncertainty that makes a lot of people feel uneasy. Whenever events like this begin to unfold, anxiety spreads quickly. People start wondering what it all means. They worry about the future, about the economy, about the safety of their families. And that's totally understood. And if you know someone serving in the military right now, or if you have family members who could be deployed, the emotional weight can feel even heavier. That reality creates a certain kind of stress, not just for the service members involved, but also for the families. The families feel it in such a major way. Now, during my time in the Navy, I learned something important about stress and resilience. You can't always control the environment around you. God knows I couldn't control that environment. You can't control politics, although I'm sure we wish we could. You can't control military decisions. And regardless of where you stand on this particular military decision, you can't control every challenge life throws your way. But there is something you can control, and that's what I want to talk about today. You can control how you take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. During times of uncertainty, that becomes more important than ever. One of the things I noticed in the military is that people who maintain strong daily habits handle stress better than those who did not. The sailors who exercised regularly, like I did, who kept their bodies strong, like I did, who stayed mentally focused, as I did, who took care of themselves, as I did. Those individuals tended to stay calmer and clearer, even when situations became tense. The body and mind are deeply connected. When stress enters your life, the body immediately responds. Your heart rate rises, as you know, your muscles tighten, your breathing becomes shallow, your sleep becomes harder. You may notice yourself feeling more irritable, more tired, or more mentally scattered than usual. And when that stress continues day after day, it can begin to wear you down. But here is the encouraging part. There are simple things that you can do right now that can help your body manage stress and maintain balance, even when the outside world feels unpredictable, as it does right now. The first thing is movement. Movement is one of the most powerful stress relievers available to us, and it's free. When you move your body, whether it's walking, stretching, dancing, lifting weights, or doing a short home workout, your body begins to release chemicals that help regulate stress. Your muscles relax, your breathing deepens, and your mind clears. You don't need a 2-hour workout to benefit from this. Sometimes a simple 20-minute walk can completely change your mood and restore your sense of calm. I know it's done that for me. The second thing is controlling what you feed your mind. Yes, I can't stress this enough. In today's world, we have access to news 24 hours a day. Whether it's on the television, social media, radio, every update, every alert, every headline comes straight to our phones. When it's important to stay informed, it is important to stay informed, it really truly is. But constantly consuming stressful news can keep your body stuck in a permanent state of tension. And so we want to be unstuck when it comes to that. You start to feel like danger is everywhere. One of the healthiest things you can do is to set boundaries around how much news you consume. It's okay to stay informed, but you don't have to be overwhelmed. You can check in once or twice a day if you need to stay informed. Not 24/7. Don't let it dominate your entire day, because it will. Balance that information with something positive. Spend time with family. Talk with friends. Call somebody. I'm sure somebody wants to hear from you today. Read something uplifting. Listen to music that relaxes you. Your mind needs moments of recovery, just like your body does. The third tool is something incredibly simple, yet also incredibly powerful, and that's breathing. Something we take for granted every day. In stressful situations, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid. But when we slow our breathing down intentionally, we tend to send a signal. Signals are very important. We send a signal to our nervous system that says we are safe. Try this simple exercise. I dare you. Take a slow breath. Breathe in through your nose and hold it breathe in for about 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds and then exhale slowly through your mouth for about 6 seconds. Repeat that 5 or 6 times. I dare you, and you're gonna feel so much better. Within a minute or two, you're gonna feel your body relax. Even your blood pressure comes down. This technique is used by athletes, first responders, and even military personnel to help maintain composure during stressful situations. I do this breathing technique every day, and that's the truth. It works. Another important thing to remember during times like these is stress becomes heavier when we carry it alone. Don't be the Lone Ranger out there. You know, I know a lot of us like to feel, well, I'm a man, I can handle it. Sometimes you need to talk to someone. Even men need to talk to someone. It could be another man. It could be maybe a woman. You need to talk to someone. Don't try to carry the stress alone. Reach out to people. Check in on family members. Support those who may have loved ones serving overseas. Sometimes a simple conversation can lift a tremendous emotional weight, and that's true. See, as a Navy veteran, I have tremendous respect for the men and women who serve our country today. Many of them, most of them are young. Many of them leave behind families, children, and loved ones when they are called to serve. And the best way we can honor that sacrifice here at home is by taking care of ourselves and supporting one another. We stay strong, we stay healthy, we stay calm, because strength is not only physical, strength is emotional, strength is mental. Strength is the ability to stay steady even when the world around you feels uncertain. Throughout history, there have always been moments when the future looked unclear, always. It happens all the time, but we've got to, as human beings, move forward and realize that this too shall pass. And one of the greatest tools we have for navigating difficult times is the simple discipline of caring for our health every single day. Move your body, protect your peace of mind, breathe deeply, stay connected with people who uplift you. Those small daily choices build resilience, the same kind of resilience that helps soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines stay strong under pressure. So if the news lately has left you feeling anxious or unsettled, remember this. You may not be able to control the events unfolding across the world, but you can control how you show up each day. You can choose to protect your health. You can choose to strengthen your body. You can choose to calm your mind. And those choices make you stronger, not just for yourself, but for the people who depend on you. Stay strong, stay healthy, and take care of each other. And I hope to speak to you again. I look forward to sharing more insight and support in my next video. God bless.